Hi, I'm Yash, and this video is going to be all about my fear or fears. I mean, I have two in my mind right now, but yeah, I'll go. The first one is going to be the whole soul and flesh of this video, while the second one is pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. I'll tell you about it. I'll start with the second one, okay? It's pretty easy to understand. The second one is kinda like I fear living a really mediocre, average type of life. See, that's really easily that's really easy to understand and there's nothing to elaborate upon. But yeah, I'll go on with the first one, the main subject of this video. Before that, I'll tell you what my actual fear was while growing up. I actually feared dying. I really, it was a really huge ass fear in my mind that I die, like which ho jayega randomly and I'll die. So that was my greatest fear growing up. And like I wanted to live. I mean, I still want to live. I still want to live, but I was just being a pussy about it. जब मैं छोटा था. And I'll tell you, Abhi, the first and the biggest fear that I have right now. It kind of goes like I am scared of leaving my gas stove on after I cook. So it's kind of like I am just a real big pussy. Like if I'm making my breakfast, okay, I'm making eggs. Let's say it's French toast. मैं French toast बना रहा हूँ and I cooked it. Turn on the gas stove. सब किया पकाया वकाया. I'm back it. I turn off the gas stove. I check it दो बार अच्छे से कि सब बंद हुआ है ना. And then I come to my room, take my plate, keep it here. Then I go back in the kitchen. I check once again, like एक दो बार फिर से check करता हूँ कि सब बंद है ना, सब if everything's perfect or not. And then I leave and come here and eat. And then after that, I check once again when I go back to the kitchen to put my plates in the sink. And then I check again, and it's kind of bad. So I think the main point of this whole gas stove thingy is that I fear guilt. Really fear guilt. Like no one's living with me right now, but ऊपर नीचे लोग हैं and people I care about. And I mean, I don't know. I I really fear hurting someone, and it's not just physically. It's more kind of like emotionally or mentally. And I fear hurting people. I fear hurting my loved ones, especially like the people I care about, the people I love, not just romantically, but very in a very platonic or brotherhood way or friendship way. Certain ways, I really am scared of that, and it all comes down to my, you know, guilt factor. I feel guilty and I hate it, and I feel guilty for stuff that is not even my fault, and it's been a real hindrance to my relationships and making them successful. So lately, I mean, uh, like back in the days, I never thought about it, Utna, and lately I've been thinking about it because I can observe a certain pattern, and it's a really bummer, and I hate it right now. But I'll tell you. Let's talk about some romantic stuff. Have you ever been heartbroken? Have you ever been heartbroken? I mean, the answer is gonna be pretty much yes. सबसे ठीक है. So, but I'd say that I never have. I have been sad, really sad after something has ended, but I have never been heartbroken. I'll tell you what I was sad about. I was sad about hurting someone. Like even if it was their fault, but I was sad that they are hurt. They are sad about it. The main concern that I had every time is that I was sad. Ki they are sad. They are hurt. Maybe I have hurt them कोई तरीके से, and that was my main concern. That was why I was sad. And I don't know why, but yeah, and I've never really felt like someone has hurt me or someone has broken my heart, and that's a really bummer right now. Like, cause growing up, I thought that that was a really powerful move, and that was really great. Cause I've never been hurt, but I have been hurt, and it's because of my guilt. And it's worse. It's kind of worse because the guilt never ends. The guilt, regret, and guilt, it never goes away. It just, you know, बढ़ जाता है time के साथ. With the intensity of it, it just increases with time, and you feel it even deeper into your soul. I don't know. It's kind of poetic, but yeah. I'll tell you another thing. Since we're on the topic of romantic relationships, I'll tell you there are three types of girls. ठीक है? Girls, three types of girls. The first one is which is not so great. I mean, everyone's great, but yeah, not so great. Let's say they are not my type. ठीक है? So I just dismiss them एकदम फटाफट. The second type is like they are perfect, सब अच्छा है. But there's like 0.0000 gazillons of zeros and 1% of uncertainty. It tends to zero. Itna. I'll be very quick to dismiss that as well. The little bit of uncertainty, I cannot deal with it. I'll be very quick, very quick to dismiss that. I'll be just like, yeah, okay, I can't do it. I'll just leave. Okay. And then the third one is everything's perfect. सब सही है, अच्छा है, ठीक है. So in the normal situation, you would think कि I'd stay in this scenario. I'd stay with this girl, but no, cause after a certain period of time, my mind is like the girl's too nice. Rather than hurting them in the future and leaving them, or leaving them in the future and hurting them, you should leave right now. Mind you, I'm not planning for. I'm not planning to leave them in the future, and there's nothing bad about them. But that's my mind. It's like red alert. Leave. Or the hurt will be even greater. The pain will be even greater, and I just can't deal with the guilt. I don't know. Then I'm fighting with myself at those times. At one moment, I'm like, I I can do this. I can control my head, and I can make it work. I can make everything work. Be happy. And another time it's like, no, red alert, leave. It's like that. So it's kind of sucky situation for me, and I really hate it. But yeah, that's how my mind works, and I tend to just leave people, which is really bad, which is not great, and it actually is a bummer to me. And I, I was telling my friend about this thing कि ऐसा ऐसा हो रहा है, and there's this person, and there's this thing, and I can't do it, and I left. And he was like, ki, Yash, you know na ki not everyone's perfect. And I mean, I knew that already, but I just needed someone else to say it out loud to me. And I was like, I know. And he's like, ki, no one's perfect. There's always gonna be imperfections, and you're gonna have to deal with them. Or I, I, heard- I heard a quote. I've noted it. It goes like, huh, it goes like, ki, it's like a self-affirmation thing. It goes like, ki, I need this to feel safe enough, and I can handle a little uncertainty. So I've been researching all these things and guilt and everything for the past few days, and I've come across a lot of stuff that helps. Cause I researched up on this, and I'm not the only person that goes through this. Cause there's like there's gotta be like 1 in 1,500 or 1 in 1,000 people that would understand this stuff. I hope so, but yeah. So, uh, he, so yeah, I agree with him. I totally agree with him. He's totally right that no one's perfect. There's always gonna be some type of imperfection. Like I, I'm not perfect either. I know that. I have a lot of imperfections, and I'm flawed in ways that I cannot describe it to you, and you won't even get it. So it's kind of like, but at the same time, someone shows me a little bit of flaw, not even flaw. It's just basic details or basic stuff that anyone else would be completely okay with. I'm very too. I'm way too quick to leave. Yeah. And the more I have come closer to this thing, I have understood that it's not about them, it's more about me. So that's my stuff, reflecting upon. And I'm being a pussy, hiding behind those reasons. ठीक है? So there's that. I have understood that. Abhi. Then uh, there's a reason that I've been also thinking about this one thing that I mean, I have a really small circle. I don't vibe with a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I occasionally hang out with a lot of people, but I don't like a lot of people. I don't really enjoy hanging out with new people or my a lot of my friends. But the people that I actually like hanging out with is like this two or three max. Take it or leave it. But I was just thinking, ki, ऐसा क्यों है? Why? Why am I like that? Or why is my circle so small? So I was also thinking, ki, I'm not great at maintaining relationships, even if when it comes to friendships or platonic base. Uh, I'm really ignorant and I'm really moody, and I'm sometimes very distant. Because when I think how I've treated my best friend, my brother, over the past few years, so there has been some times when I've been completely distant. See, me going through something is not an excuse to treat someone in a bad way. I totally get that, and I've been an asshole to him. But there has been times when I have not been responsive, where I've been totally ignorant, and I've totally been a bad friend. And when I think about it, if I was in his place, I would have taken it personally, 101% sure any day, and I would have crashed out on him. But he never took it personally, and he never even really mentioned it. And uh, you see, he dealt with my imperfection very maturely, or very, in a very kind way, and he never made me feel bad about it. So I think that comes with a lot of strength and a lot of understanding, and maybe a lot of not caring. But yeah, no, I mean, I know people care about me, but uh, it's sometimes that you need to understand that people are never perfect. People, they come with a lot of flaws and imperfections, and sometimes you can just do nothing about it. Just try to embrace it, or just try to give them time, or something like that. So, I mean, I'm really grateful about all these things in my life, and I never said it to him like face to face. I mean, it would be kind of gay to just spray upon stuff, but yeah, uh, I'm telling you, so that counts. I don't know, maybe I'll just start cashing in my chips. I don't know, I'll start trying stuff. Maybe I'll try getting my heart broken. Maybe, I don't know, cause that would be an experience. That would be an experience out of this world. अच्छा लगेगा कुछ नया. And I really need to stop being a pussy. I think so. I think so. So yeah, I'll start trying. I don't know, cause it's kinda like even when I'm saying right now, it really feels hopeless. I'm really excited as well, but I have mixed emotions about it. But yeah, I'm working on them, and I think this is what I need to work on, my tendencies, and I will, and I am working on them, and maybe I'll figure it out and be a better person. So yeah, bye.